There you go. That's what.
Oh, right there.
That's it. If that happens, try to get it squeezed.
I want to see your head behind. I want to see you run through and drive for 5. When you end up on the ground, it's wet, so you got to wrap and squeeze. After it rolls over, there'll be a ball. Scoop and score. Here we go. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Come on. Go the ball.
Find the ball. Find the ball. Find the ball. Scoop and score.
Good. Next guy's up.
Stay low. Stay low.
Get up. Get up.
Put that pad right up under your chin. Put that pad right up under your chin. Pom, 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 pom. All right, just slip it off. Just keep going.
Go. That's it. Good. Now you can be a little bit wider. You be a little bit wider, but you don't want to go too wide and now it goes back to part. Here we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good.
Hit. There you go, Cam. Nice. Hit.
Cam's been real well, offense and defensive wise. You've seen jumps from both sides of the ball, and it's been very fun since past years. You know, it's kind of been like the dog days. He gets there, and it's just like it's tiring. You're hurt and everything like that. But this year's been fun.
Just the energy in the room. Everybody's got enthusiasm, offense, defense. Everybody's picking each other up, and it's been really fun just to be out here every day. Me being one of the veterans, it's been really easier for me this year, knowing that I know all the plays and just trying to help the young guys and bring them along has been really fun.
The biggest thing is how good our chemistry is, how hard we go and practice against each other, knowing that we have a mission to get better this year and to be a Big Ten champ. So that's really been a big thing. We've been pushing this whole offseason in the weight room, in the film, in meetings, and out here in practice.
No flailing around. Wider bases, wider bases. Let the ball come down, direct it. Antenna height, antenna height. Elbow back, get the ball all the way to your people. How does the pass affect the set and the rhythm that we're looking for? How does it affect it? Let's go. Take a better step. Hey, you saw it with your eyes, move your feet. So you gotta be thinking about what would I want to see if I was a middle? What do I want if I was the setter? What would I want if I was an outside hitter? Make sure you're making that move to the attack. That's it, that's it. Should we be able to control that ball on the line without having everything spraying all over? You're putting it to the hitter's arm, know where they are. Control that dig.
These double days take a really big kick out of you because we practice early in the morning, we practice later on in the afternoon, and they're long hours. But we, as a team, make sure our bodies are taken care of, and we hydrate and sleep, and we take care of each other to make sure that we can come in every single day and get the work done, and to take these hours seriously and get as much as we can out of these hours.
We've all been like very dialed in, and like Kathy's been like very happy. She's made a lot of comments, which is like ecstatic for us. And I think this year like we're a lot more intentional with what we're doing. Last year we were very young and we were just sort of thrown into everything, but now like we know what we're doing and like we know what we need to do, which like helps everyone out.
Oh boy, we got Mitchell Mattson here. We finally found him. We made it to LAX. Here he is. What are you doing, Matts? Just chilling. We got a couple hours for our flight. Time to go get some food, eh?
Mitchell and I had the idea of studying abroad once we heard about it, and just after getting more details about it, we thought it had been a tremendous experience to be able to travel to Australia and just experience their culture and everything they have to offer.
I really decided that it was kind of something we wanted to do, and the more we looked into it, the more it made sense and the more excited we got for it.
First day of school, boys.
Study abroad, eh? Study abroad here. Walking to class in Melbourne.
I'm obviously close with Adam, and we had a good bond, so I knew him going over, but we met a lot of new friends that are athletes here as well.
Mitchell and I ran the idea past Coach Cole, and he was all for it. He said as long as you're staying on top of your strength training and conditioning, he gave us the green light, and he said he was really excited for us to go and experience that, and he really encouraged us to do it and said he wanted to get other players to do it as well. We both took an upper level ISS class. This one's called Sports and Society, and it was basically breaking down all aspects of sports from the time that you start playing to the professional level and the media aspect of it, anything related to sports we talked about.
I think one of the biggest things that I took from it was that everybody around the world probably has a different view than I would about sports. We all have very different opinions and outlooks on the way that sports are ran.
Here we are at Marvel Stadium. We'll watch some Australian footy here today.
Victoria Institute of Sports, basically a giant training compound for athletes in that area.
It's really cool just to see how their country trains their top athletes. So we learned a lot about what they do on a day-to-day basis with their athletes, and it was just cool for us to see kind of what they do and then compared to ours.
It was kind of reassuring because their programs, a lot of stuff they're doing is very similar to what we're doing here at Michigan State. So if you have Olympic athletes doing it and we're doing it here, we're obviously doing something right.
You hit 13.
Hey, just because it's the start of the season, I want everything crisp still. All right, we got to start on a good note. Let's start on a good note.
Yeah! Spartans on 3, 1, 2, 3! Spartans!
In the summer, let's turn those early mornings into big wins this year. Make sure that going through camp these 2 days, it's going to be a lot more taxing mentally as much as it is going to be physically. So you've got to take care of the little things that we talked about. All right, those marginal gains, making sure that you guys are getting to sleep and fueling each other up. All right, keep each other accountable. Let's make this team better than it was last year.
You got me? Yes, sir. All right. Thank you very much.
You heard it here, folks. We're just out here signing autographs. Hi, how are you doing?
How you doing today?
Good, how are you? I'm
good, I can't complain.
We're on the ice, my driveway.
Great, they just saw some autographs.
I had surgery back then.
No problem. What's going on, man? I like your jersey.
How are you?
There you go. You get some knuckles? What about her? She's sleeping?
Right, wake up, Anna.
Looks like you've been here for a while already. You almost got everyone on the team. You too, thank you.
You and your brother don't look anything alike.
Nothing.
No. Oh, you're good. You guys are really. You guys are good.
Did you draw these yourself?
Yeah.
Yee, nice. That is very impressive. I like it. You look like Bocce a little bit. You get a little fist pump? Wow, that's what I'm talking about. You can do me one more favor. You can look into the camera and say, go green, go white.
Go green, go white.
Yes, sir, we here. I might have to sign the cast.
That'd be awesome.
Go green.
Thank you. Go white.
Here you go. How you doing?
This is like a reality show right now. All right, so don't look at the camera. All right, just keep sitting there looking at the camera. Okay. Hey, what do you think about the? Take a picture of everything right here. Because if this guy is off, more than likely, again, he's probably going to be out here. So again, we're going to get a lot of the same stuff today. So let's make sure that we do a good job on it.
Good deals. Good deals.
Each team will be receiving a mystery basket with a couple of ingredients in it. You have to use those ingredients. It's going to be important for you to work as a team. In all of these that we've done, the team that works together the best is usually the team that wins.
Go! Oh, there's only 3 things in here! You give me the chicken? Are you joking?
Tart cherry juice?
We're going with a little Louisiana cook. We're making a Louisiana chicken down here, up in here in Michigan.
You know, I cook a lot, but I don't know if it's good. I think it's good. But I'm the only one who eats it, so we'll see. Good job,
Okay, wait,
guys.
we need to dip this.
So we have our little hiding our
What's
little
the little
secret
gross
sauce. We're marinating our chicken.
We're going for a zesty.
Yeah, just an add. Ollie? Adding an extra Italian zest.
They're all sharing. Why y'all?
Okay, I need a plate now. You guys might get sick from this. It's supposed to be peanut sauce because we have to use peanut butter. So it's peanut butter and soy sauce right now. We'll see.
Do you think I need to put more pasta on each one?
No.
Go ahead and present your plate to your judges and who's
Here
the
you have
spokesperson.
today. And we have presented a breaded chicken with Creole from Louisiana seasoning with a piece of garnish
And
of
some
parsley
panko.
on the top.
Yeah, I feel like your vegetables aren't cooked all the way through.
Come on, Judge Kimmy.
So here we go. You have
You know you like you mix it together. You feel the after.
A lot that you're working.
Here we go.
In first place, team number 4. You're gonna fail every once in a while, and that's okay. Always fail forward. So just because that happens, take it and learn from it. And so the next time you'll be either better prepared or have an idea of what to maybe try or don't try.
Class got early. We got a 98 on our quiz, so we thought we'd reward ourselves with a little day down at the beach.
When you can get away from your regular training environment for a little, for a period of time, I think that does wonders from a mental standpoint. Kind of refreshes you, re-energizes you, and that's probably what this trip did. They were still working out on a daily basis and doing what they needed to do physically, but seeing a new place and even just the long walks, just keeping your body still moving, but at the same time you're doing something different.
Big draw for us was that we were able to go over there and continue to work out, and it was actually part of our curriculum. So that was, I think, an awesome thing for us, and it allowed us to stay in shape while we were over there while also enjoying a new culture.
Here we are at the gym in Melbourne. We're at the AFL's training facility, and they were kind enough to let us use their weight room. So Adam's working out right now, and we're lucky to have this area to use. Adam, how we doing?
We're doing good, a little tired, but just gotta push through it right now.
Always grinding, baby.
We're sticking to what Bork had planned out for us, especially in the summer. You're really trying to gain strength. You're trying to load on the weight and really bulk up. I mean, you obviously want to maintain your quickness and stuff like that, so we do some maintenance type stuff. But for the most part, we're bulking up and we were just doing what we normally would do.
We were pushing ourselves, whether it be squatting, benching, deadlifting, whatever it was. Each day we went to the weight room, we had a purpose for why we were there. We knew what lifts we were doing. We were just trying to get stronger and help prepare for the season. I think sometimes training and just being around here all the time, sometimes it can be the same routine every day. So it was nice to be able to travel and kind of have some new scenery, but also stay on top of our training. And we were able to come back here and just step right back into the weight room at Michigan State with all of our other teammates and be right with them, and if not ahead of other people. This is one of the coolest places I've ever been to. I'm extremely fortunate and grateful that I had the opportunity to travel over there, even just day-to-day stuff that we would do, even if it was just something that I'll never forget.
We're very fortunate to be able to do something like that. As a student athlete, I think oftentimes it's not really an option to do a study abroad just because of the length of time and the commitment of being away from training. But one of the main draws for us was being able to do our training, school, and see something new. So that was a pretty cool aspect that this university offers for us.
Every time you have a new team, you have a different feel to it. You know, you have a different way to win. You're looking at your strengths and weaknesses, and but for me, it's always about setting the foundation. What is the gym culture? What's it going to look like? Who's going to be taking charge? What's the lead?
Our focus this year is really just on our mission, and that's win a Big Ten championship, win a NCAA championship, and with that, sometimes you get stuck in the process, and the days get long and the practices get long, but at the end of the day, our mission and our goals are so important, and that's really all you can really keep your eyes on.
I love the opportunity that I had when we went to the Elite Eight, seeing the trophies around here, seeing people's names up in the rafters. That's the encouragement. That's what you've seen what it's like to be there, and now we want to get there again. To make ourselves the best players we can be, you gotta stress that being uncomfortable, because just being comfortable, you're not going to get any better. So being uncomfortable, always pushing the envelope, I think even regardless of the outcome last year, is going to make us that much better, and the fact that we did that together is going to help go into this season.
We really want our team to feel like a family, and there's no outsiders. Everyone has a place and everyone belongs, and everyone has a role, no matter what that may be. And I just think this group of freshmen they've done a great job of just kind of instilling themselves into our culture, and they do a great job of really asking great questions and coming to us.
All these things that we've learned are coming together, and it's Kathy's asking, what's going to get you? Is it going to be tiredness? Is it going to be someone yelling at you that's going to, make you, like we said at the Marines, go internal and call up in a little ball and say, I can't do this. And that's when you go outward, you go on your team, everyone's strong at something, and you pick and choose what you need at that time. So we're really finding that sweet spot of, how can we function as a squad, not just as an individual, as a team, with that intentionality, with that focus.
I've always wanted a program that you can be really proud of. I want the players to have a great experience, both on the court and in life. And so as they interact and as they work with their coaches and the support staff, that it is one big family, that we're all there to support this team in their endeavors and what they're trying to achieve. And it's not easy. And that's okay. It's not supposed to be easy, because that's where you grow in life. But I want them to really feel that they have excelled in what they've been doing in the classroom, on the court, out in the community, that they've had true friendships that they're gonna cherish forever.
We had a great camp. I felt really strong about the chemistry of our camp. Got everything done I think that we want to get done. You work a lot of situations in camp, and you got to get yourself in condition to play and those type of things. But I like our leadership. I've said all along throughout the last 9 months that our chemistry is very, very good, and our leadership from within is very strong. So I think you get places with that, but it's time to play a football game.
We're just together. This is one big family. I can truly say that. You look at the past 3 years, the off seasons, and this has been the best off season. You've seen this team grow so much because we went through that adversity last year. There's been ups, there's been downs. We never pulled apart. There was never a cancer on this team. Since the growth, has really happened since January, the start of this year, and we're just excited for this fall now to show everyone what we've been working on for the past 8 months.
I'm ready to focus on a different team's game plan instead of our own. I think it's kind of a little bit of a little sour just having to be my last camp, but overall I've had a great feeling about this team. I think we had a great camp overall, and I'm just really excited to play football.
To me, we've had great moments around here in the past, and we're going to try and create those moments for people outside the program and for people inside the program. So that's where that came from, and I think that's what you're doing every single day that you're living, really. I mean, you're trying to chase down something that a dream or a goal or something, and that's not just for us, that's for everybody out there.
Chase a moment basically means whenever an opportunity arises to go full speed, 100% effort into it, whether you're watching film, whether you're on the play and you see a play shaping up, to seize that moment and go grab it.
Camp's over. Move on to Tulsa, you start looking at game plans and stuff, and for the guys who play a bunch, have the experience, understand how fun it really is just a game plan for someone for a week. Captains are picked, and being named captain again this year, it's a great honor, better than any Big Ten selection, anything I've had in the past. This is something I'll carry with me for the rest of my life.
It's a great honor to be named a captain again. As a quarterback, I think it kind of comes with the position, and I'm glad my teammates feel that way about me. It's great to have guys like Joe, Kenny, and Ray to be able to lead with. I think together we'll make a great group of captains.
Always excited for the first game, a lot of optimism. Everybody starts from scratch. Our football season last year was one where we're very, very close to winning 10 games or whatever, 11 or whatever. But won 7, and that's not the expectations here. The expectations are higher here, and we're going to hold ourselves to a higher standard and keep pushing it.